So we spent our first month abroad finally in a foreign country. We spent a whole month in the heart of Transylvania in Brașov, Romania. And we got to do a whole bunch of cool stuff and eat some new food and explore the grocery scene here in Romania.
Yeah, so stay tuned towards the end of the video. We'll let you know about a little story we have about the bread lady in the supermarket. It was both scary and amusing.
So stay tuned.
You might be asking how we ended up in Romania. We knew we wanted to travel abroad, so what I did is I got on Google Flights and said New York to anywhere so that we could see what the cheapest flights were. Ended up, Romania came up, and so we thought, well, we've never been to Romania, and the tickets were super cheap.
With points, they ended up costing us nothing.
Ended up costing us absolutely nothing. If we hadn't had points, we would have spent, I think it was $268 a piece to fly from New York to Romania. So we did it.
So our accommodations turned out to be right downtown in the heart of Old Town in Council Square. So we got to spend a lot of time there. There's a lot of cool restaurants and all kinds of stuff going on. There's this Saturday market every Saturday, oddly enough. And yeah, lots of street performers. Street performers over there are actually amazing.
Really good.
There's some really talented people wandering around playing violins and singing. And there was this mime guy that was there.
That was fun.
It was, yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff going on down there. And the place was just buzzing all the time. There was always people down there. And always a good place to get a cup of coffee. We enjoyed it down there. It was a good place to be.
As you walk through the council square, is it the council square? I think is what it was called. There is this huge church. It's called the Black Church, and we used to take our evening walks and strolls around that area. The Black Church was named such because it was in a fire in 1656.
Okay.
That might have been when it was built. I don't know. I have to put that down there. I don't remember the exact dates
whatever.
now. But it was named the Black Church because it was in a fire.
Just so you know, we're not here to provide you with actual history and dates. Oh my goodness, it just got dark.
Got really dark.
Hello, I hope you can still see us in there.
Oh, 1689. That was close.
1689, we'll go with that. Wandering around outside of the Council Square area, you can run into other things like Rope Street, I think it's called.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is this like one of the narrowest streets in Europe. And I guess they put this street in to connect two other streets so the firemen could get back and forth in case there was a fire. And it's kind of cool, sort of something you got to do while you're there. You're going to walk through Rope Street.
And it's only as wide as your shoulders, basically. It's
yeah, and I think as you go
pretty
through
narrow.
You can see the Brasov sign up on the hill and stuff from there. And, you know, it's an Instagram sort of place.
Once you get out of the whole council and the downtown, old downtown, the immediate old downtown, you can wander off down the streets. And we came across this old school. It was the first Romanian school, and I guess they first started teaching Romanian there or something. That was a pretty cool little experience to see that. And right next to the first school is another church. Imagine that.
Keeping an eye on the school, making sure they're doing things right.
Yeah. And just outside of that school was yet another market that we got to see as well.
Yeah, it was a cool little neighborhood market instead of, you know, the main kind of touristy one. So it was kind of cool to see that. Kind of heading back towards town, we went through what Catherine's Gate, I believe it's called, which is one of the remaining gates to the city. It was Brașov was originally a walled city because, you know, there was always battles going on, and so this was the gate entering the city, and it's really cool looking.
Yeah. And then kind of up another street from there, kind of tucked up behind, is the Weavers Bastion.
Yeah, you kind of follow the old city wall up to this bastion.
And it's called the Weavers Bastion because I found this interesting. In the medieval times, they would section off parts of the city, and people would be, or guilds or groups of craftsmen would be in charge of defending that part of the city. So they had different
And making sure it was
bastions
stocked and ready to go. And
yeah.
so you had the Weavers Guild and
The leather makers,
the Leather Makers Guild and the
rope makers,
Lollipop Guild,
Yeah.
and all those things.
I thought that was interesting. I didn't know about that kind of thing. So, and that was a really cool little area to look around and kind of look over the city because it was kind of up on top of that hill too.
Yeah. Also, overlooking the city of these, there's the White Tower and the Black Tower, and we'd been looking at them from the square and thinking, well, someday we're going to make it up there and take a look at those things. And one day we just happened to hike this trail that we didn't know where it went, and it took us up to these towers. So
Yeah.
we went up there, and great view over the city, and it was well worth the hike for sure.
Yeah.
And it's a great little hike if you're like us trying to get your steps in and get some exercise. It was a good hike, and got to climb up the stairs to the towers, and just good views of the city. It's beautiful up there.
Yeah, it was pretty. Speaking of climbs, we went up Tampa Mountain, and we were told by locals that it was just if we took the serpentine trail, serpentine! It was just this easy back and forth serpentine walk up the hill or mountain. Turned out to be a bit sketch in some points. They actually had to have chains for you to hang on to so that you could get up to the next section, and it was quite the hike. But it was I was proud of us for doing it.
Yeah, it was interesting because you'd be going along, and there are sections that are like, oh, it's pretty easy. Then there are sections that she said are kind of sketchy, and you're like, oh, why would people do this? And then you'd see some old lady in a dress coming back down the hill,
or some old man running down the hill.
Yeah. So I guess it's
here I am, like afraid of heights and afraid of falling down the hill, and here these people are just whatever.
Yeah, it's not a hard hike. It's just that some of the ground can get sort of rocky and uneven, and there's a few that's kind of washed out where you have to use the chains to climb up. So I wouldn't recommend it for anybody with any sort of mobility issues.
But if you're used to walking around on that kind of stuff, then it's probably a great thing to do.
Yeah.
And the views for up there were...
Oh, the views were awesome.
That was awesome.
You get to be by the Tampa sign, and yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Our goal, though, was to climb up and then take the gondola back down. Of course, the gondola wasn't working that day.
They were doing repairs on it.
So we took the long way down, which is down a road, but it's a lot steeper, so it was a little sketchy too, but we survived. We're here.
Yeah. And how many steps did we get that day?
I don't know, we had like over 8 miles of steps. Yeah. And luckily there was a nice restaurant at the bottom of the hill where we had a really nice supper.
We did.
As a reward.
I was pretty tired by that point, but so if he shows any video of that point or any pictures, I might look a little tired.
A little disheveled.
Because that was a lot of steps to that day.
All right, so since we're living in Brasov for a month, and you can't afford to eat out all the time, although it felt like we were trying to in the beginning.
We did.
It's
a new experience.
Yeah, you got to do some shopping. And first of all, we started off, we took this walk. It was about a 45-minute walk to this first sort of central indoor, it was an indoor-outdoor market. Lots of farmers and stuff there. And it was good. We found that there was actually a grocery store not too far from us. And the grocery stores, a lot of the produce and stuff in the grocery stores is like what you would find in a farmer's market back in the States. It's all local produce. And so we kind of ended up going to that a little bit more just because it was closer. And the meat in the grocery stores is pretty good.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
I mean, the fat, like on the chicken and the beef and stuff, is all yellow, and it just looks like
Which, for those of you that don't know, it's supposed to look that way.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
I did learn to translate things before I bought them. I bought a package of chicken thighs. I got home and found out they were chicken backs and necks, which apparently I guess you would make soup stock or something with. They're not really a lot of meat on them to eat. So
Lesson learned.
We learned, yeah.
The other food scene thing around the town is there's a lot of cafes with pastries and coffee, and we
They have
did love that.
food too.
But I noticed the cafes with the pastries.
And coffee, yeah.
They had some pretty good pastries there. I really enjoyed, after dinner I'd go, hey, let's go get a pastry and a coffee. And maybe enjoyed that a little too much.
Yeah. We were pretty good at sharing most of the time.
Yeah, we shared them.
Yeah, most of the time.
But very good. There was one that was a cut up bread that then they put Nutella on. That came in that little basket that we ate on the park bench.
Yeah.
That was really good.
That one about killed me.
I think it about killed us both.
Most of the European desserts are not overly sweet, which is nice, but the Nutella ones.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That one. I think that was my lifetime supply of Nutella right there.
It might have been.
Man, that one about killed me. Even we shared it too. I couldn't imagine eating that whole thing by myself.
No, it was a big basket full of.
I think they might have Americanized that one for us or something.
It's kind of like a cinnamon rollish
Yeah.
base with the Nutella over the top of it.
Yeah. Wasn't
That's
like
pretty good.
the chimney cake stuff, and they'd stuff.
Oh, and they just cut it up, didn't they?
Yeah.
That might have been, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
And any other favorite pastries?
Again, there was more than just pastries.
Oh.
We had some good meals out. We ate at a nice German restaurant, had some really good German food.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah.
That was very good.
And there was pastries there too.
We had desserts there too. Apple strudel was one of my favorites.
And I can't even pronounce the thing I had. It was like a pancake that's all chopped up and powdered sugar on it and served with a cherry compote.
I thought that one was interesting
That
because
was really good.
it was supposed to be a baker for the reason it came about was because the baker of the king was supposed to make these pancakes for him with the jam on top, and apparently he messed it up somehow and it ended up breaking into pieces. So he served it that way with powdered sugar. You put powdered sugar on the top of it. It's all good.
I did this on
Here
purpose.
you go.
Yeah.
Here's a new one I came up with, and the king actually kind of liked it.
It was a hit. Yeah. We had a nice Italian meal.
We did.
And we went to a nice sort of really traditional Romanian restaurant.
Right.
The
soup?
That a local guy told us to go to. No, the one with where we sat down in the basement.
Oh, on the corner there.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I forgot about that one. Yeah.
And we did do another time Romanian local place where we had I had a bean soup. What did you have?
It was a chicken soup.
Yeah, and they were really good. The Romanian foods is really good, hearty.
Yeah, just
sort
hearty
of stuff. Yeah,
stew kind of things.
yeah. So yeah, we had things other than pastries.
Can you tell I have a bit of a sweet tooth? I did enjoy the other meals and stuff, but in my mind, I'm thinking we're talking about cafes, so cafes mean pastry and coffee.
Cafe over here is.
But there's more to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more to it.
All right. So we actually did get outside of the city, and we did a tour. Took us deeper into Transylvania. Cute little mountain towns, and we visited Bran Castle, which is known as Dracula's Castle, which is not really Dracula's castle.
It's just because of the look of it, I think.
Yeah, it was the look of it. Even the guy that Dracula is based on, Vlad the Impaler, it wasn't even his castle, which I guess his castle is just there's some rubble left of it, but they're playing on the legend of Dracula to get people to Bran Castle, but it's, I mean, it looks like a Dracula's castle. It's cool. But yeah, I wouldn't. It's not really Dracula's castle. Let's be honest here.
Right.
But it's cool. We didn't actually go inside, which kind of kicking myself now. We went with a group, and everybody else went in, but all the YouTube and stuff that we'd watched about the castle, everybody says, and even talking to locals in Brașov, they're like, nah, it's not worth going inside. It's just touristy. And
Yeah.
so we thought, well, I'm not going to spend the money on it, but everybody else in our group did, and we talked to them afterwards, and I said, yeah, it's kind of cool. So I was like, all right, just you got to experience this stuff for yourself. So we give you advice, take it with a grain of salt, because
We chose not to because it was, I believe it was $45.
30 to $40.
$30 to $40 a piece to get in, and we just didn't know if that would be worth seeing yet another castle.
Yeah.
So
But we were there.
let us know in the comments if we missed out on that, so that we can go back if we really did.
Yeah. When we were there, we should have just gone in. But it was still a nice experience, and we got some really kind of cool pictures, which I'll throw up on the screen here, and yeah, so it was worth going to.
And then after that, we got back on the bus and went off to something called Peles Castle. That was a very ornate, deeply rich, dark wood castle I thought that was really beautiful inside. I found it fascinating that it had a retractable roof. It had heating and cooling system in it.
It had electric lights.
Oh, an elevator.
It was,
All
it
of
was
this
pretty
stuff
cool.
for this king, King Carol, I think was his name. And yeah, it was fascinating to see all that. And it was all these different levels and the carvings and stuff in the wood. And it was pretty fascinating.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, we went with the tour, and we got into that one. Overall, I think the tour was kind of expensive.
Yeah.
We took a bus down with a bunch of other people, and I think you can do it cheaper on your own.
Yeah, I think you could take the bus in and then get on Viator or one of those. And I would recommend getting the passes that you can pay for the pass so that you can skip the line.
Yeah.
Because there was quite a line at both places.
Man, yeah. After Peles, we went to the Sinaia Monastery,
Yes.
which was cool. It was a cute little monastery, a little chapel we got to go inside.
I think we missed out on some of it because they were renovating part of it.
Yeah.
So I think there's more to see than what we were able to see, but they had half the buildings kind of cut off.
Right. Yeah, I feel like it was fine to go to as long as you were in the area. I don't think I'd go out of my way to go to it.
It's just down the road from the Peles, though, so it's
So it was an easy stop.
yeah. And I thought the paintings inside that one building was really cool, and inside the little temple.
Yeah. Again, I don't think I'd go out of my way for it.
No, I wouldn't drive an hour to go see it.
Yeah.
But while you're at Peles, why not?
Yeah. All right. So after a month in Brașov, what was your favorite part?
Gosh, I just really liked sticking around the old town area and seeing that part. And the weekends were fun because of the street performers and the whole town was. I'm a girl. I like the fairy tale things, and the whole town was very fairy tale-ish and fun, and I just really enjoyed the street performers too. That one time where that was that little boy that was dancing with the street performer, and the joy on his face was just something to see. So.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part, I think, was just kind of settling into life someplace like that in a foreign country and just getting used to just living there. Going shopping and I think like we had our favorite little coffee place that we'd go to, and the guy got to know us, and we'd go in there and chat with him a little bit, and I think it was that sort of thing. Just you walk out the door and you're in this like ancient city, but you're you're living there. So I just thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I liked it.
And then the scariest part.
Is it time for the story?
It's time for the story.
Okay, I'll let you tell it because you experienced more of it than I did.
So we went to a grocery store and we needed bread. And so we're walking by the bakery and there's these freshly baked loaves of bread, but they're not sliced. So they happen to have an automatic slicing machine there. So we grab a loaf and the machine's everything, the instructions are written in Romanian. And so it's got pictures. We follow it, open it up, put the bread in, close it up, push the button for the size slice you want, and then it's supposed to slice it. But it wasn't slicing it. And the old lady behind the counter, she's watching us and she's like saying stuff in Romanian to us. She finally comes over and through sign language and grunting and Romanian, we somehow get it to work. And so it slices, we take it out, we bag it up, and thought, well, let's get another loaf. I like the look of this other loaf. So it started to go through the process again, still no slicing. And the lady's disappeared by this point. And we're pushing buttons and trying to get it sliced, and she comes out from behind us. She looks at us, she goes, no. It's like, okay, so does that mean she wants us to wait so she can come help us? She disappears again. We're waiting, and she doesn't come back. So I'm pushing buttons again. She comes out, no.
And she mutters something in Romanian.
And then she leaves again. And I think she's basically saying, no bread for you.
So we're like, all right, well, let's take the bread out. We'll slice it at home.
Sorry.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody can let us know in the comments how to use that machine better so that we don't have to have that harrowing experience again.
I'm not touching that machine again. Yeah, that's sort of an example of Romanian customer service right there. They're not always warm and
they're
fuzzy.
More about efficiency. They want everything to be efficient, and apparently we were not being efficient enough for her.
So there you go. So that was our month in Brasov, Romania, and it was a good month. It was a good way to start. Currently, we are in Budapest, and I've got some videos coming up about that. And we're leaving shortly to go to Spain. We're looking forward to that.
Yes.
So stay tuned for all that.
So make sure you like, subscribe. So you can see the rest of our videos, and so that maybe other people can enjoy our videos as well.
All right. So thanks, and we will see you next time. Huevos rancheros.
See you guys.